I counted up 100, that was all facts. Me and Billy bankroll, seen it all stack. I fucked your dream girl and never called back. Ain't scared of jail, send me where my dog's at. I got a hard pass, I might fuck your bitch tonight. With a glass of that Diddy, ho, we sippin' white.
Till I can't see straight, throw hands till I hear them sirens. Tears running down my face. God's cry when the sky is falling now. Just mine. Running down for the love of the chase. Just mine. For the thing, for the folks in my watch. Just mine.
Catch a case if you lames out of place.
Just mine.
Grab a case, take it straight to the face.
Just mine. Running down for the love of the chase.
Hold on, you got me fucked up. Old land in my veins, what you made of? If you ain't fucking with a nigga saying I don't wanna fake love. I don't need no more, but I'm still gon' go for it.
Boom! What's up, guys? Watch!
Damn.
We got ILLMAC, the SAURUS, and Chase Moore in the fucking house!
I see a bunch of goats.
You should have made the intro shot, the still shot from BOTV5 where Chase.
Oh yeah, it was Hey, too much change, man.
Yeah, that watch
too
still
much
shot.
change.
Oh, that
So
was
good.
so good.
Fire.
Fuck yeah, guys. How you guys doing tonight? We got some battles.
What's up, fuckers?
We're going to watch Pat Stay versus Danny Myers from RBE.
Fire.
And we're going to watch a WRC battle that the SAURUS and ILLMAC are in.
Wow.
We haven't decided which one yet.
Yeah,
Just one.
We need some suggestions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then we're going to spin the fucking
People
wheel.
will probably say Ham and Piff, right? That
So,
makes the most sense.
how you guys
Probably the
doing?
least
Fucking
one-sided.
chilling.
What's everybody been up to, huh?
Out
It's like the
here,
OG crew. Pete, what you been
Hell
doing,
yeah.
man?
Hey, make sure you guys go to twitch.tv/thesauruswins and follow my stream because I've kind of just been on there grinding and crushing poker and, you know, doing the usual. But I'm streaming like 3 to 4 days a week. I play instrumentals while I'm playing tables, and then anytime somebody subscribes or donates to the channel, I start kicking freestyles and
Still
sharpening the
fucking got it.
freestyle tool.
Still got it, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd. Actually, like I didn't realize like that I could actually still freestyle at a pretty high level. But I'm like 6 tabling and like switching in between hands, and I'm talking about the hands I'm folding and why I'm making that decision in rhyme form.
shit.
Yeah, it's pretty fire.
Fire.
I'm definitely the only person on Twitch
Doing
poker
that.
with that skill set. Like, there's no question.
Yeah, it's a pretty specific.
It really is. But I mean, Twitch poker is
Bootleg.
massive.
Yeah,
I'm
dog.
just the only person with a skill set aside from being a poker android. You know what I'm saying? Because all these other dudes are probably like way better players than me on there who are the most successful streamers.
Martyr.
But all they're doing is sitting there
Streaming.
robotically and, you know, like,
They ain't got that charisma.
no, it's not the same. It's not an it's not as much of a show. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I'm definitely trying to make mine, you know, more interactive and more of a show.
And you can join his Snapchat Premium for what you really want to see. Make sure to go to his Amazon wish list.
All facts.
That's fucking incredible.
Fire.
Yo, so I don't know if we've asked you this before, but like, are you gonna battle Frack at Tourette's? Because
No,
he's
he
like,
lost.
Oh, he lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just lost like a month ago or the month before.
Yeah.
A month before he was gonna like if he wins that night, he ties the record.
yeah.
And then I go up there and I'm like,
You
yeah.
sent you ghost wrote
You
for
know what I'm
somebody.
saying? Shout out to whoever it was that received that anonymous letter in their mailbox.
Just full of bars. Just like,
R.I.P. Frack.
I had to ghost write for Jelly Donut.
I was honestly, I think I would have had to do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you
Yeah.
would have defended
Like,
your record.
oh fuck that,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I did it when Young Tram was up there, so I'd have to.
Yeah,
I'd have
that
to
was
go do the
legendary.
same.
Didn't we watch that on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
so
the
good.
4-bar
Yeah,
exchange.
yeah. We watched that
I
on here.
forgot when
Wow.
we did.
Yeah, but not that long ago though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The pixelated, you would be the guy to illustrate it. That's
Yeah.
like one of the craziest
Amazing.
ones I ever
Amazing.
thought of, for sure.
Amazing.
I remember when it came to me on the spot, I'm like, oh my god, I'm an alien. I'm about to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Darren C with the $13.99
You
Canadian.
should get Manic on the show. He's incredible at everything.
Yeah. That's probably all it would cost.
Yeah.
13 bucks.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Blooded.
Well, fuck yeah. ILLMAC, what you been up to? You versus Soul is announced. Let's fucking go!
World changer.
Let's go.
I like how Soul was like, yeah, I already had some stuff too, so it should be pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
he's like, I
word,
already
did
got
you?
a good amount of material. I responded to
Yeah,
that. I was
you're like, I don't. Let's hear it.
I was like, you got WhatsApp? I'm like, let's chop it up. No, the best one he didn't even respond to is after the Khabib McGregor fight.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a tweet from before it though, and he was like, I just seen it on my timeline, but he was like, I'm so happy this fight is booked. It's amazing. I'm hella hyped. And I like retweeted it with the quote and was like, yeah, for sure, man. You know, thanks Shoddy Horror, Premier League.
I saw that.
I was like, I look forward to it, bro.
Yeah, that's funny. That's super funny. But yeah, Premier League, December 1st.
That's gonna be crazy.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm super amped on that
Hella
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, that's been such a requested battle for so long too.
Oh, for
Motherfuckers
sure.
want to see
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
excited.
That and Pat Rock, like
Oh yeah, SM8.
following
Yeah,
each
Pac
other.
and Rock.
Oh, yeah,
Pat,
yeah.
Pat versus Rock and that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, the England's getting spoiled with some big ones. to
Hollow,
end the year.
John John.
Hollow, that's
John
gonna
John.
be. I think Hollow's gonna win.
SM8.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though.
I wanna
John
say,
gets
but
written
every
off.
time.
Yeah, every time John
fucking
gets
go
written
against
off.
John
yeah.
wins.
I'm fucking wrong. And
Yeah.
I'm a
He
man about it
has-
though. I tweet like, yo, because
I
what
was
was it?
wrong.
Rum Nitty and
Big K.
yeah. No, it's Rum.
I thought Big K.
No, it's Rum and John John at that
Yeah.
volume
Yeah,
event.
but we
or
also
whatever.
predicted Big K and John John.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think we
the
still have
Rum
BK
though, I was
winning.
like, it's gonna be body of the night.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm a man, so I tweeted, I was like, yo, John, I just gotta say, man, incredible performance. I was hella wrong. You know what
It's
I
weird
mean? Like-
because he's good for sure. I feel like some of his opponents that he battles, he it's almost the clips factor of like for some reason they sort
Being
of
terrible
underwrite
and getting
against him.
love,
Yeah.
or-
No, I'm saying
underwrite.
his opponents sort of like sort of write him off and underwrite and under prep for him type of deal.
Yeah.
But he shows up at a level higher than Clips clearly
It's
does,
true.
or has been these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
John John doesn't not show up.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Whereas
Yeah.
Clips, that kind of can be the case. you
Yeah,
know?
I'm not counting John John out, but we know
I-
all know how I feel about Hollow.
Yeah.
I just don't
I
think
I don't think John John can. I mean, if Hollow, which I feel like he should be taking it more serious than any of John John's
Yeah.
opponents, let alone any battle that Hollow's had out of his last like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a more personal feel to it. But
yeah, they got
but in this
they got the little beat,
Here's the thing.
little history and
in this regard, that kind of has me almost that makes me feel like that it's kind of like Khabib McGregor going into it, how on paper it's so favorable one side that but the personal element kind of nullifies a few of those like
Yeah.
I see.
on paper variables, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I kind of think that, I mean,
Was
obviously
that,
because
do you think that
Khabib
was
obviously
hella-
completely fucking
But do you
dominated.
think
but
that before going into it, I don't think there was a big favor either way on
Khabib was a pretty heavy
Yeah,
favorite.
Khabib
He
was
was like
definitely
minus
going in.
155.
Yeah.
I guess it was just that everyone I fucking
The line closed at,
or
like,
seen
McGregor
breakdown,
was
like
favored
Rogan-
because of his personality. That's what he's saying, and it kind of
Yeah.
canceled out like the.
He,
Tigers
well, yeah, I mean,
expected it.
betting on the betting wise, Khabib was the clear favorite.
Right.
It was you had to
Yeah.
bet 150 to win 100 on Khabib.
Yeah.
Whereas
Right,
Conor, you
right.
bet 100, you win 145.
Oh, okay.
I was
So
kind of
Conor
surprised
was
how many
definitely an
people wanted
underdog.
Conor to win.
I was surprised that so many people thought with their
Yeah.
hearts
Yeah.
about
Well,
how they
even
wanted
like
him to
Rogan
win.
and everyone it was like, yo, it's a real dangerous match for both of them.
Yeah.
It's the craziest fight they've had for both of them. And the way their styles match up is dangerous because the way McGregor
but, I mean-
strikes on the counter is going to be, he's like, Khabib really has to shoot.
But
on this
grappler
shit,
versus
you know what I mean?
striker has like long-term favored grappler.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
overwhelmingly. You know,
Yeah.
that's just how
'cause
MMA
once it
is
goes to
always
the ground,
been.
done.
That shit was
Bro,
crazy though.
his
You guys
gra-
all watched the fight?
Khabib's
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
That whole card, first
Oh,
of
that
all,
card
was
oh,
amazing.
so
First of all,
Yeah.
I just hats off to our new American president, Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, the president of the United States.
That first of all,
He-
that fight was crazy.
Oh, that fight was insane. He was
halfway-
gassed after round 1.
Even halfway during it, when he stopped,
Soul
it was
tweeted
like my
me.
eye.
Yeah,
like,
yo,
like, hold up, my eye.
yo, after round 1, I was like, after round 1, I was like, I don't think Lewis has anything left in the tank.
No.
He was gassing towards the end of the round, and Soul
13
replies.
seconds.
He goes, Derek Lewis is all gas. Like, that's just 100. He's gassed from opening punch of the fight. He's winded. Yo,
Yeah.
Apparently,
And
someone
13
posted
seconds
today
to go
that he's
is
confirmed
when-
fighting Cormier in a month.
What?
For the title, apparently, yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
November
he-
4th. I don't like it.
Nah,
give the guy
him
6
some
months.
time.
Yeah,
man.
what the hell?
Even like his
Even in his
post-op,
interview.
he was like, "Yo, I
Yeah.
need to sit my
Fuck
ass
what you,
down."
Yeah.
he said,
Fuck
fuck what
what
you
you
talking
talking
about.
about.
Fuck all that bullshit you talking
I need to
about.
do cardio.
I'm trying to come to your show and smoke some weed with you.
Yeah. He's like, why'd you
Trump
take him
shit?
up? He's like, my balls are hot.
He's like, Trump hit me before this, you know what I mean? Told me I had to beat up the Russian, you know, and
He was
Putin
talking
and all
shit,
that,
making him
us
look bad. Fuck that. He said, fuck that USA in this hoe.
Hell yeah, I can see that part.
Yeah, he looked winded.
bro.
It was
Best
13 seconds
post-fight
left,
interview
bro.
ever.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
he's
know.
done, yes. Oh my God.
I went absolutely ape shit. Bro, I went
And then he
so
dropped.
nuts.
It almost looked like a double kill.
Yo, he's just out, face down on the mat. Just out. Oh, my God.
But also,
Tony Ferguson.
yeah,
Pettis,
Ferguson,
that fight
that was the most exciting. Well, I mean, of course, the headline.
Realistically,
but the fight-
Ferguson Khabib should probably be Khabib's next fight, but it
Well,
probably
he's
is
the
not
next
as
in
much.
line.
Yeah, but it's all. I mean, is he though?
Money.
To Dana White, is he, or is
That
or
was
is
like
$1
with the
billion
ranking.
next in line?
Word.
Rankings, or does Conor McGregor want a rematch that's going to make the company $1 billion?
Well, there was
you
what
know?
was it? Their fools were talking about. Inside sources was talking about Khabib retiring after this and riding off into the
Like,
sunset.
perfectly?
Like people in his camp. It was on like I think Rogan when he was
Nah,
talking to
I think he has
Brandon
to.
Shaw.
I think he's going to come back just to redeem himself
was
for
saying,
his for snapping
crazy.
post.
But I think that's even more why he
wanted to break his
why
neck in
he
the ring.
got out. You know, yeah, when it got broken up, he's like, shove him. He's like, get a pussy.
Yeah.
he spit at
I
him.
was loving that.
Yeah,
I was just
amazing.
like, yeah.
I was
amazing.
excited. I was
amazing.
Fucking amazing.
He throws his mouth guard at them.
Yeah.
Because
only-
all the personal shit, you know, and that warfare, that game that McGregor plays, you know, it can go one of two ways.
Of course.
It can
Yeah.
make Aldo, where you get emotional, you throw him off and you knock him out.
Yeah.
Or it can make a focused motherfucker even more focused
Yeah.
and just like train. And that's what Khabib
doesn't-
looked
Khabib
at.
doesn't play
the
that
whole
shit,
time.
bro.
Yeah, bouncing his step and was just, well, McGregor after that first, he spent the whole round
on his
against
back.
the, yeah.
Second
And
round,
so-
he was just fucking.
and so,
yeah.
like that whole time, and if you
got
notice,
moved.
when Khabib went to his corner, he didn't even sit down. They went to give him
Yeah, I
water. He
know.
said, "Nah."
Yeah.
He didn't even sit. And so I was like, "Yo, he's smart because he played the games back." And McGregor, you see McGregor like looking over at his corner, and he just doesn't even sit down.
Yeah.
after the
I
first
noticed that
round.
too.
And then
Interesting.
the dude is like, "Here, water." He's
Yeah.
like, "No."
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm chilling." That shit was crazy.
That was so
though,
fun
man.
to watch,
So
man.
fire.
That's like one of the best fights I've seen in like
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, the whole pay-per-view is amazing, man.
Yeah, it
from
was.
from the Lewis shit, all the fights are dope. The Lewis highlights and the surprise knockout. Also, that Pettis Ferguson fight was amazing,
super good.
man.
Yeah.
It was
Yo,
so much
Ferguson-
high
blood.
Ferguson
intensity.
Khabib
so
would be a
bloody,
good
like-
fight too. Ferguson's
Yeah.
a fucking tool shed of a human being.
Yeah, he is.
Like he has said some straight up scummy fucking things about opponents. and
Really?
shit. Oh yeah.
Like McGregor.
No, yeah, but like no, he told some past opponents something along the lines of like, "I'm gonna put you in a cop hold and beat you like the thug you are," or something like
Fuck,
that.
terrible.
Like that, you're a shitty person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're,
Terrible.
you're a shitty person.
That's up there with we're talking about terrorists.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yo, oh, bro, Connor definitely.
Connor told like maybe
Bruh.
to dance. for
And
him
the
shit.
thing is, I feel like you're doing that to someone like Khabib. There's a cultural barrier there of where, like, he doesn't fuck around like that. You know,
Yeah.
some people are gonna let that roll off. Battle rappers are gonna let that roll. You know what I'm saying? But there's cultural barriers that some people just you don't break them, and
I'll
that's
beat
you know?
your ass and your whole corner, bro. That shit
Yeah.
was crazy.
I thought I don't know how.
And
you
then
did not think
just
that was tight,
McGregor in the
dude.
ring
Bro, when he
fighting like
hopped the
four
fence,
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like a
The
three-
fucking condor leap off the.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! And then what about the guy in the red that hops in?
Yeah, that
sucker
was-
punches and then
Dude in
gets
the gray
knocked.
too. That was socket like he was getting hit from both sides. McGregor.
There's
in the
somebody
ring.
that
shit was
Connor
crazy.
socked the fuck up.
Yeah,
Crazy.
dude, like jumped up on the top of the fence when Connor was sitting.
That
up
shit was
there.
Hey, I
Connor
see.
threw the
I
first
see.
one
Only
punch.
in them comments. What up, Only?
Oh what?
What up?
Yes, sir.
What's really?
Man, there's a couple donations too. I know there's like a five,
Oh, yeah,
five that just popped up. And,
Somebody asked where you can get this T-shirt. You can only get this T-shirt if you're an extra large. We only have it in XL.
Savage.
So go to rideordie.com. and we're gonna be making new shirts pretty soon with new designs. So get that when you can. But yeah, we're gonna get into fucking. It's the front door.
Oh.
Is that Kelly or something? No, Kelly's there. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into Pat Stay versus Danny Myers now from RBE.
Yep.
Lift His Soul or not Lift His Soul? I think it's just Rare
Pearly
Breeds.
Gates, wasn't it?
No, I don't know. I get confused
Pearly
about.
Gates.
Is it Pearly Gates? Okay.
That's the one that
I thought it was
Verb
just.
was, wasn't it?
Isn't there events called Rare Breeds though?
I thought the event was the Pearly Gates event.
What was it
Maybe
called,
I'm wrong.
guys? Don't know.
I thought it was Pearly
I thought
Gates
that's
event.
what I thought. Isn't it
It's
a
the
sequel
same,
though?
It's the same
Was it
event
like
as
some
Mook
two-
and Verb.
Verb. Okay.
That's Pearly Gates.
I just always call it Rare Breeds for.
Yep.
All good. All right. So, do you guys know any background info on this battle?
No.
Okay. So,
really.
I know you do, probably.
yeah, it's a short notice battle.
Real quick too. Yo, these shirts are available. A couple of people asked. OnlyANil.com. You can get this. It's actually the artwork for the new Only Anil album.
Type that in, man. Type that in.
Oh
man.
yeah, this
Spend
was a
some money,
replacement
man.
battle, huh?
Yeah. So basically,
Pat was supposed to have another battle.
Pat was supposed to battle. He was offered Ill Will or Shotgun Suge, and Pat was actually supposed to battle Danny in Australia a while ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Got it right.
random as
So
fuck.
Pat's been wanting to battle Danny for
for
a
a
minute.
while.
And so Pat was offered.
He's so good.
He was offered
Yeah.
Ill Will, Shotgun Suge. He ended up taking Suge, and I
the
think
OG, huh?
like a
Yeah.
couple weeks before the battle happened, it got pulled.
Fire, too.
So they had to get a replacement for him, and it was Danny Myers. So,
Yep.
Fair.
and a lot of people reviewing this battle as kind of like a weird matchup, but Pat wanted to battle Danny. So
Yeah.
a lot of people actually want to battle Danny. Like I don't, he's kind of got like the Jonai syndrome, where a lot of people want to battle him.
Bro, he's
Right.
punchy. He's always entertaining. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people tend to think he's an easy target.
Someone
for a lot
like
of reasons,
Pat,
you know what I
it's
mean?
like I can understand why someone like Pat would battle Danny, like with as much personality as Pat has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like on paper it seems kind of favorable for him, just because that's sort of outside Danny's comfort zone. Is but besides, I mean, his energy is insanely high. He can match Pat's energy for sure. It's just not as like engaging and personable as Pat. You know,
charismatic. He's just bar guy.
yeah, he's
you know
gonna
what I mean?
he's gonna spaz. He's gonna say the craziest things of the battle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But Pat's also gonna have just like the simplest things that have people eating
He's like
out of his hand.
sarcastic humor.
Yeah.
He's like, I got a bullet or anything.
Nah, you good,
Oh,
bro.
I thought you were like impersonating Pat.
no, I was making sure before I turn back.
Like mid-line, do I got a burger?
Right.
But yeah, Pat's also got Tay-Rock next, and before this he battled Verb, and we were talking before the show started about how this kind of crazy streak that Pat's been on recently. And
That German battle where he trolls
yeah,
the crowd,
yeah.
bruh.
everybody make
Oh
noise
my
if you have AIDS.
Yo, that shit is so fucking tight.
Yeah, I'll just
Where the
make my
typical punchline hits and
it's gonna
deliver it
sound
like
like
this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yo,
So
I don't even know
good.
what he's saying, but that guy's sick.
That's so funny.
Boy, I am saying
never seen
absolutely.
that.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen
Yo,
that.
it's like
It's
a
not
viral
up yet, that's
Facebook
why.
round. He straight trolls this German crowd. It's so he goes, boy, I am saying absolutely nothing right now.
Yeah. He's like,
But
when
based on how
you ain't
tough
never
that it
seen
sounds
that?
on my hand gestures, I ain't fucking around.
Oh my god.
something about the setup, man, he like narrates what he's
Oh
doing.
my
And then
God.
my voice starts to get louder like this, and there's the punchline.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my
And then at
god.
the
That's
end,
my
and he's
words where
like,
the typical
what does he say,
punchline
like,
hits and
make
deliver it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my.
And everyone's like, ah!
They go nuts.
And then
He's like,
the
make
shit at
some
the end-
noise if you have AIDS.
Yeah, he's like, on the count of 3, make some noise. If you have a 1, 2, 3, like, oh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh,
That's
bro.
genius.
The whole battle came out too, but yeah, that round is just it's him
Yeah.
trolling.
I've never seen that.
It's
I need to watch
so
that
good.
ASAP.
But yeah, I think Pat's been on like a tear recently. It's kind of interested.
Big
It's
time.
interesting coming from the point of like I feel like after he battled Hollow, there was this weird like area he was in where he wasn't really like rated heavy.
He battled Big K after he kind of lost to Big K.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then people were like, "Oh, maybe Pat's
Well, there's
human."
a few battles.
You
know
have
what I
you have a
mean?
debatable battle with Hollow, and you lose to Big K, and then people. And not even like he didn't get landslided by K by any means, you know what I'm saying? Like that battle's still hella rewatchable too. He just stumbled a couple of times, and K was pretty much like perfect in the battle. But yo, you have a debatable with
George,
probable GOAT,
Yeah.
then debatable like the best at the time, especially K wasn't losing to anybody at that time, and then all of a sudden people are just like, oh, maybe Pat's not who he was. And it's like, nah,
well, I think
not
there was like a
true.
series of events between the Sharon title match, my match
You
with
too.
him, Calico.
Yeah.
You know, it was like because for a while Pat looked invincible, and then there was like, oh,
and then there was
he can
uninspired
be beat.
Pat.
Yeah, you know, and he can be beaten. He was kind of uninspired and had
he seemed like he
matches.
wasn't
Shouted you
caring.
out recently though, and even said, "Fuck that cop out shit about being uninspired against you. Like you beat me straight up. I respect the shit out of that. Pat's such a real one to begin with. Like he has no shame in ever like admitting if he thinks like someone got
he
him
definitely
wrong,
seems
you
like
know?
he's got some motivation back that he didn't have. It seems
Oh,
like he's
absolutely, yeah,
reinvigorated. And,
definitely. He
'cause
doesn't seem bored anymore.
I could tell that fool was going through like
got
a
hella
phase where he
bored.
was like, not fucking with it or just not inspired or whatever
He
it is.
definitely got bored.
He's in his bag though, bro. I mean, Pat stay on
He had a
tennis.
kid, got some new teeth. Like, why not? He's in his bag.
He's on like a new diet now too. He's like fucking eating right.
He's got
and,
them shoes, you feel me?
he
those
pulls
light
them
up
off.
shoes.
Cool.
He's got them LA gears.
Hey, pass me a paper towel right there.
Oh, no.
Chopping something? Well, yeah, we got. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
He looks newly inspired for
Nah,
sure.
shit, we still got this. Too.
Definitely.
I just need to wipe my nose.
Hey, good luck, only. Love
all right,
you, bro.
guys, you guys got your headphones.
Yeah, let's do this
get it.
shit.
We out here.
It's fucking good.
All right.
Oh,
shout out
with
Orange.
with the dub.
Kill him 'cause I'm a film. God bless the man that stands in front of these bars.
volume,
Motherfucking
everyone?
bar guy.
Oh, he does something funny right here. I remember.
Who, Pat?
Yeah.
And on my left, who you be? Pat Stay, man. Dark Side, say something about it, huh? Make some noise, man. All right, we just flipped the coin first.
Side note: I think the battle before this was Big K versus Iron, and I remember like when they were coming out to stage, somebody was like, "Big K." With a crowd full of nerds, like you know, like saying what he would say, and Big K's like, "I'll still punch you in the face." Like doesn't laugh and just looks directly at the stool, and then it just gets hella quiet. And then K's just kind of on stage, like,
Yep.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
Classic
Jesus
K.
Christ!
Proud it's on Pat. Let's go. It's like that.
He's pumping up his shoes up
Fans
there.
have been waiting. Anticipation. The media desperate to cover. Battle rap. Where they threaten each other for an hour straight and say they slept with their mothers. It's not a joke.
Not a joke.
See, Pat be joking and shit. It's real shit, bro. No, real shit. I'll fucking choke slam you like the Big Show. Listen, dude, I don't know who the fuck you think you sound realistic to. I'll come to your little parallel universe and slap the shit out you.
Let's
go. Showing off the goods. LAgear.com.
Big ass shoe.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Size 15.
Holds it like Fresco holds a gun.
Serious.
Bro, those aren't the Marty McFlys. Those are the Biff Tannins, bro.
Oh my god. That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, you like them kicks?
Future Biff.
Tight as fuck. Just letting you know, sucker. I'll air mags and light you up.
Okay.
Hey, New York, what up? Yeah! Hey, from my debut, they said, don't come out here and joke with them. And what I do, came up here and fucking roasted them. Tell me what the fuck to do. Bitch, I'm king comfortable. There's no crowd I struggle adjusting to. Fully functional. You never know how I'll come at you. Make fun of you, then it's hanging chucks. A power line just sneaks up on you. Yeah. I line the bean in a time machine. I'll make you a vegetable in the future. When I heard that, I said, yep, Definitely a loser.
Bruh,
That's so good. Like,
it's so simple. That's
real.
the type of shit that he has an edge on, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's
It doesn't
so
have to, people act like this
personable.
shit got to be so separate where it's
No.
like you have to
Well,
either be serious or funny. It's like, nah, Pat really blends
And the
two
overcomplicating of
perfectly.
shit, like if
why him
you
and Hollow is such a
contrast
good
this
match.
performance and Mook's, Mook is so complex that it's like not it wasn't an enjoyable like during watching it live
you're
for the
right.
crowd. It like
'Cause you can't
it had like
digest it
no
live.
personality.
Yeah.
This is the opposite where it's so simple but so much more effective.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
People want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lima bean in a time machine.
That's so funny.
I'll make you a vegetable in the future.
Here's the best.
When I heard that, I said, yep, definitely a loser. Hey,
It's a great line.
so your rhymes make people laugh. Hardy har har. The fans, the crowd snickers. They go nuts. While mine are out of this world. I have Mars bars. You're a candy wrapper, huh?
Watch, he grabs the chip.
Oh, that poor woman.
Yo.
And the best part is this when he's doing it, like everyone's just standing. Yeah, he just keeps doing it, which is so Danny. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
After landing a lot, but he's so
so
committed to it. You know what I mean?
So good.
Candy wrapper, huh?
So
God, bro.
Man, Baxter's gonna clown me and you goddamn right. Hey, turn around for me, baby.
Oh yeah, this was mean.
Clown me and you goddamn right. Hey, turn around for me, baby. Hey. She letting you know it's gonna be a long ass night.
Oh my god!
Damn, he was really mean to that poor woman. Shake her.
Long ass isn't necessarily bad. You know what I mean?
She just,
Pat,
it's
you're a jerk.
It's better than a flat ass.
It's just unlucky placement for her more than anything.
Yeah.
Like that she was just in the crossfire. There was gonna be a female in the area that was gonna be the butt of that joke, so to speak. And it happened. It's unlucky for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy. Man.
He obviously didn't deliberately like, oh, I'm gonna clown this chick
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He was just like, someone's getting hit.
I'm just getting started, okay? We just warming up, baby.
Jazz reactions are like my favorite too.
Hey, I get why you're mad, dude. I don't give a fuck. I get why you're mad, dude.
Oh, it's
Hold up.
Justice McFly.
I don't try half
Yeah,
as
she's
hard as
Yeah, I remember he was there. There was a lot of people at this event, man.
Word.
I think I've said this. Teddy Grizzle was at this event.
Oh wow.
Amazing. Shout out to T
Really?
Grizz.
Yeah.
Shout out to T Grizz.
I don't give a fuck. I get why you're mad, dude. Yo, hold up. I don't try half as hard and I still pass you. You be rapping till your veins pop out, and me? Relax, smooth, laugh, joking, back stroking, rubber dinghy on my back floating. You butterfly dive, swimming your heart out, and I still lap you. Styrofoam noodle slap you. I be mad too. You try so hard. But when you're just this natural, you don't have to. That's a tough pill to swallow, and I'm every style than a capsule packed full. You can't teach this shit in no classroom. You want bars? We can do that too. I grab you, detach you, leave your head lying on your front door like knocking on a castle. Dan who?
Crazy.
That's
That whole
fire.
bit was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Bro,
You're
that shit
just
is
this
so good.
natural, you don't have to. That's a tough pill to swallow, and I'm every style than a capsule packed full. You can't teach this shit in no classroom. You want bars? We can do that too. I grab you, detach you, leave your head lying on your front door like knocking on a castle. Dan who? Come on!
He's cooking.
Yeah? Dan who? I swing on him like bamboo. Deal with him. Shiggy and Drake. I study Dan's moves, then I'm stealing them. Donatello looking at. You got the wackest weapon. I'll take it from you, crack you, split you open, then you'll get a staph infection. Raphael, bad as hell. Not to mention the size difference. Keep staring. Hold up. Keep staring. You'll get I'll put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing. Casey Jones. You don't want me to
Put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing?
Yeah,
the
that's-
Ninja Turtle shit?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's crazy, man.
It's so good.
Crazy.
Put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing. Casey Jones. You don't want me to get in my bag. Bang, your brain coming out your stomach like Krang.
I love the delivery on that too.
It's so simple too.
Cool.
It's like he doesn't need to overcomplicate the line or make it rhyme with
Yeah.
hella shit. It's so straight to the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
staring. Hold up. Keep staring. You'll get I'll put a band on your head and leave your eyes missing.
What,
Casey
like,
Jones.
every time I knock-
You don't want me to get in my bag. Bang, your brain coming out your stomach like Krang. Dang! That's very fire.
That's very fire.
You know what's really hilarious,
Let's
man?
go.
Or I mean, I guess it's not hilarious, but he seems more comfortable in New York than he does in Toronto.
Yo.
Yeah.
And everybody's always
Honestly,
like, "Well, what would Pat do if he was in the New York stage?"
I think
you know.
he probably just got honestly probably got a little bored battling in just Toronto to begin with. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Well, it's like
you know,
almost
little
more
limited.
pressure. Like, oh, you're the man. Everyone,
Here,
you know.
yeah.
Whereas,
Yeah.
like, it's almost like that. Like people writing on, like, what's he? One, it creates like I'm gonna kill it, but also it's like not as much pressure in a way because it's not as much expected.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean? It's kind of motivating.
Your brain coming out your stomach like Krang. Dang! He getting fucked up. Michelangelo nunchucks. Them 2 bars was off the chain.
bruh,
Who's the Ninja
fire.
Turtles, huh?
that whole
You
Ninja
four
Turtle
brothers?
shit was
Yeah, it was
fire.
fucking awesome.
That was
Fucked up. Michelangelo nunchucks. Them 2 bars was off the chain.
the delivery too.
So who's the Ninja Turtles, huh? You 4 brothers? I'll leave your bodies where you were raised at, in a New York gutter. You are not ready. Pot belly, top heavy, hot, sweaty. Please, dog, you throw a punch, I bebop, you get rock steady.
Yeah, he's still going off that Ninja Turtle.
That's,
back
yeah,
to the
he
bar
has that.
battle.
Yeah. I was gonna say he
TMNT
said that to Mars.
bars.
Yeah, but he like
So you
remixed
gotta-
it kind of.
Your body's where you were raised at, in a New York gutter. You are not ready. Pot belly, top heavy, hot, sweaty. Please, dog, you throw a punch, I bebop, you get rock steady.
That's fucking awesome.
So hold up. I beat Verb,
This round is crazy.
he gets Mook, I get you.
Speaking of him and Verb, that reminds me because I just watched it the other day. He did the female thing, like so how he pulled her, like turn around. He did the something look like a boy, I make you look like a boy, like jazz naked,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
which like was a room shaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that just reminded because he said Verb and jazz is right there.
Yeah.
Mook,
Jazz
I
getting a
get
little
you.
thicker these days, though. You know what I'm saying? Jazz getting some cakes these days.
Yeah.
He gets Mook, I get you.
Some star crashes.
Makes plenty sense. Maybe I'll lose on purpose tonight, and next event I'll get Eminem.
So good.
But hey,
Bruh.
it's all good. Let's hear all these New Jersey punches he'll use on me. The New Jersey twerk punches he'll use on me. And you can tell they're all recycled because they won't have nothing to do with me. Time.
Yeah. Right
I love how
round.
they showed the clip of him with the shoe.
Yo!
That round was crazy.
Just
Yeah.
cradling
That
a
was
shoe. That was a
fucking nuts.
really good
Yeah,
round.
stupid.
I back myself. Big ass nigga like
Should I keep it at the same volume?
Danny's
So loud.
No, it's
It's the highs in
this
Danny's voice.
this battle suffered from mic issues like hella bad.
I think Danny just got higher highs.
Yo, I back myself. Big ass nigga like you will get slapped to death. My goons, like these Air Mags we got on, they come strapped they self. My conscience, come on, bro, we gonna do this all night. We gonna do this all night.
I love Danny's energy.
I
Yeah,
gave
oh,
him an
it's
excuse to
so
take his
good.
shoe off again.
On this all night. My conscience said, nigga, you 5'7" versus this tall ass. Grab something. Matt dumping more than Tennessee. Me volunteering.
Grab something.
Tall ass.
Yo.
Grab something.
Yo. Danny gets
God.
better to me every battle.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
5'7" versus this tall ass. Grab something. Matt dumping more than Tennessee. Me volunteer to hit Pat Summit. It's 3 a.m.
Okay,
This
hold
is
on.
all
Pause.
day.
Yeah.
This is
That's
Break
a
down the-
sports bar. Well, okay, the Tennessee Volunteers is their college team, and Pat Summit was the coach of the Tennessee Volunteers women's college basketball team.
Let's go.
So
Women's
Dude,
sports.
you're talking about it. Really? Is that an obscure reference, or are they
Pat
pretty
Summit,
well known?
I feel like Big K might have had a Pat Summit line. Too.
Okay, so it's not that obscure.
It's
Okay.
possible.
Me
She's
fu-
like the winningest
word.
female basketball coach of all time. She's the
So-
winningest female coach in anything of all
Oh
time.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then not obscure at all.
volunteer to hit Pat Summit.
A-Ward
It's
was
3
there.
a.m.
Oh, he fucks with Tennessee.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
Tennessee.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is all day. This is me volunteer to hit Pat Summit. It's 3 a.m. This is all day. This is all day.
Let's go.
This is all day. Bar guy. It's 3 a.m. in his house. I catch him while he sleep, then let the iron peel. This the second time I hollow caught him lying still. Dying's real. They said your name, dying's real. They said your name, I grabbed the gauge faster. Cause you look proud when daylight was calling you a slave master. Hey, bastard, rusty knife, I push it through slow, then watch your eyes as you die so I can look at you go.
That was hot.
That's
right
fucking
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
That
Let's
was
go.
really hot.
Hell yeah.
And I like that Danny, I wonder how much it took him to lower his energy to
calm-
that.
Yeah.
He's never.
Yeah.
That's the lowest point of energy he's ever had in any
Yeah.
battle. But to make the line hit that way,
He wrote all 3 rounds the day the battle was booked and spent a month practicing calming down to deliver that bar.
That's hilarious.
no, that's good though.
But no,
'cause
that's
you know what
fire.
I'm saying?
I like to see
Yo,
that
that
from
shit's
him.
great,
Yeah.
bro. It's like he's sold the line the right way.
Yeah.
Because the line doesn't hit if he delivers it.
Yeah.
Energetic, you know,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, that was so good. That was so good.
Dying's real. They said your name, dying's real. They said your name, I grabbed the gauge faster. Cause you look proud when daylight was calling you a slave master. Hey, bastard, rusty knife, I push it through slow, then watch your eyes as you die so I can look at you go.
Fire.
That's
You ain't bulletproof, hoe. I rip a lung out of rap.
Yo, hey, Danny's follow-ups to
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
to
dying's
his
real.
next line. He's the best at
You
it,
ain't
bro.
bulletproof,
Yo,
bro.
he's the best at it though. He does it to it's like his transitional line
Yeah.
into his
Yeah.
bro. His segue game, the rhyming segue game is
Your eyes
Danny's
as
my
you
favorite
die
at
so
it.
I can look at you go. You ain't bulletproof, hoe. I rip a lung out of rap. If y'all really believe PG, where the fuck the gunpowder pack? Hey, y'all. Y'all remember when Ewing missed that layup versus the
That's
Pacers?
fire.
That's
Y'all remember
hella
when Ewing
fire.
missed that layup versus the Pacers? That reminds me of this bitch. You get Patrick the shot up close, he won't hit shit. You rap about body slamming niggas. I can see that shit.
Hey, and that was Pat's one of his first
I'll
parts.
choke slam you like the Big Show. Yeah.
So it's so predictable. That's great. That he's like, you rap about bodies.
You rap about body slamming niggas.
Facts.
I can see that shit. Then I seen Calico punk your ass, and I believe that shit. When you was in Canada, you wouldn't lose for anything. When I heard you was coming to America, I didn't think you'd be semi-king. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Tragedy comes without warning. My nigga bought a brand new
That's such a good setup to me.
What?
Just the life is crazy or whatever. Tragedy comes without warning. I don't remember the follow up even, but I just like that fucking setup. Just tragedy comes without warning. Like it's a hella real ass thing to say.
Oh,
and,
Danny has
interesting
hella
rhyme
lines.
scheme,
He
you know what
has
I mean?
hella lines like that though.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
like it's on like a life trial and trib type of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He like peppers in
I
those
like
lines. And
setups
stuff. Yeah,
like
me
that,
too.
You know what I mean? Or even punches, but I like shit like that. Definitely.
Yeah. It's
Life is
so
crazy.
different from the norm.
Tragedy, life is crazy. Life is crazy. Tragedy comes without warning. My nigga bought a brand new crib when everything was going south for him. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. A lot of homies can vouch for me. My nigga lost his kids in the fire the same night as the housewarming. Bitch!
That's crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
Bitch! I've been beasting for years. I ripped the meat from my peers, then make meat from their tears. I combine those, turn the oven on, watch the heat till it's seared, set the table, grab a fork, then feast on their fears. First.
That's something Verb would say, and then follow it up with like lyrical tsunami,
Lyrical meal.
That's bon appetit, lyrically.
Feast on their fears.
That's fine.
First.
I'm
You'll
the
get
verbal
both
vegan
these
with the
fists,
circles.
then you'll go these clips, till your soul eclipse. First, you'll get both these fists, then you'll go these clips, till your skull eclipse, then your throat be slit, then your soul be lit, then our roles be switched. I uphold these shits, then I use multiple guns. How's that for a multi-bitch? I roast these flicks.
The tightest thing is none of this
amazing.
was meant for twerk. Clearly,
Yeah.
Yep.
none of this was meant for twerk. That's the one thing that Pat's closer fully backfires
That whole
on.
fucking then our roles be switched.
No, that shit was great,
Like
bro.
that shit was sick, bro.
Multiple guns, how's that be lit? Then go these clips, till your
I gotta watch that scheme back.
You'll get both these fists, then you'll go these clips, till your skull eclipse, then your throat be slit, then your soul be lit, then our roles be switched. I uphold these shits, then I use multiple guns. How's that for a multi-bitch? I roast these flicks.
That's crazy.
I roast these
Roles
clicks.
be switched,
I'm talking
that's
to
such a
niggas.
good line.
Tell Bishop he can collect his nickel plate. That's what I'm offering, nigga. You know what happens? You know what happens when UFC don't work out? You're a cornball. The irony, years later you still get beat with arm bars. Trust me.
That's fire.
Trust me. Trust me. The blade is sick and it's not little. If Dana cut Patrick, y'all erase this bitch to the hospital. I got it on me. I got it on me. A lot of niggas got shot down from the...
I've heard multiple Danica Patrick lines to Pat, but Dana cut Patrick.
Yeah,
Danny
races
has
in
an
the
edge
hospital.
on using
like that. I was
them.
just-
Danny has the
Yeah,
edge
that's
over
fire.
everybody who's ever used one on him.
Race him to the hospital.
I
That's
fucks with
fire.
It's sick and it's not little. If Dana cut Patrick, y'all erase this bitch to the hospital. I got it on me.
That's crazy.
I got it on me. A lot of niggas got shot down from the snub, but if Pat down to find what's on my waist, he better bounce from the club. Vanilla Ice got hung from a window.
Bruh.
We just can't get a win, cause we seen Suge leave the white boy hanging again.
Damn.
Family played him. Now it turns out Danny slayed him. Y'all got the GOAT versus Battle Rap's Channing Tatum. After you shot down.
Look at Pat. He's just like.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's like,
It's like when I called. It's like when I called Fresco Enrique Iglesias.
I know.
Fresco's like,
He's
"That's
like
a
a handsome guy.
Just can't get a win. Cause we seen Suge leave the white boy hanging again. Family played him. Now it turns out Danny slayed him. Y'all got the GOAT versus Battle Rap's Channing Tatum. After you shot down. After you shot down, I stand next to you, then I squat down. Like, G-Pat,
After watching you versus Sharon, I thought you knew how to block rounds. You got your whole...
That was fire.
You got your whole style
They
from
don't know
John
that.
B.
You know?
This is a great round.
Yeah.
You got your whole style from John B. Whole style from John B.
That's hilarious.
Bruh.
The look
And
of
the pause
concern.
is so
Oh,
good.
it's great.
You got your whole style from John B.
The look of concern.
A white boy with swag.
White boy with swag? Oh my god.
God, he's
A
killing
white
it.
boy with
So
swag? Bitch, you so wrong. I guess you beat up Thanos and only took the Soul Stone. Get stolen right in front of your girl.
This
Then you
round
that bitch
is insane. Every line in this round is
it's hitting.
crazy, bro. I think I'm edging
Bitch,
this
you
round.
so
Danny.
wrong.
Yeah, I got Danny first.
Yo, that whole timing though, also, you know, that's
Danny's-
one thing you could say, like,
Someone
you know,
said
going
Danny's in the
into it,
chat.
someone, you know, critiquing that, like, you could be like, especially in terms of this matchup, like, oh, he doesn't have his, like, even though it's talking about charisma and that well, this, even the, like, negative space of that pause and looking in the crowd,
that's
it's
who
not like
he's
it
doing
evokes a big reaction, but it gives his shit
It sells
space
the
to,
point,
like,
too.
Yeah, and he really believes what he's
Yeah,
saying.
Danny's
bro.
pacing in this battle is really good.
great,
too.
yeah.
Like in the past, I've been like critical about how like
rushes.
aggressive and rushing it is, but like
He's-
Oh, his
like,
energy is very
his
balanced in
like,
this. It's good,
Like,
man.
and he's doing that like this shit earlier, like with the like look at you go or whatever. He's doing tonal switches. He's doing like this is like damn near the best paced Danny that I've
For sure,
I've
bro.
seen in
Yeah,
a
and the
while.
round
You feel
has
me?
like arcs, and you know
Which
what I'm
shows
saying.
battle IQ because you kind of have to do that with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, you
know what I mean?
absolutely
Yeah.
have to do
Like,
that.
And this shit
battling
doesn't
him,
sound-
it's been the same shit.
and
Like I had to
Danny's-
like think of.
Yeah, and this doesn't sound as
this
forced
lyrical.
either.
No, not
it's
at all.
way more natural to me.
For
like
sure.
it's not a, you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
so
he
salute
had,
to Danny
he
though,
knew,
for real.
I'm sure he knew as soon as it was confirmed, like, well, I have to be different than I've ever been in any battle, because this isn't just, because most people that Danny battles, he can just beat bar for bar,
Yeah.
because every bar is going to be a punchline,
Yeah.
and most people
It's hard
don't
to
run
keep
like
up.
that, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And his energy too. Nobody can keep Danny's
Yeah.
energy for
Yeah.
3
Right,
rounds
right,
with
right.
that level of bars, but Pat like has that, like the different factor,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is dope to see Danny like took into account.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that shows high battle IQ.
zero twerk references is
Yep.
fucking impressive.
Yeah, it's
man.
hella direct.
He didn't even say like twerk backed out or
yes,
anything like
straight up.
that.
yeah.
He could have easily had a line about it, like
Yep.
you know, he
Yep.
could have wasted 8 bars talking
Yeah,
about
for
it.
real.
Yeah. This is
A
fire.
white boy with swag? Bitch, you so wrong. I guess you beat up Thanos and only took the Soul Stone. Get stolen right in front of your girl, then get that bitch betrayed. In case that hotel how you got hit with that extended stay, it's a different day.
Pretty tight. Pretty good.
Bro,
Let's
let's
back.
I
go.
watched this live and I was like, it's boring. I'm like, maybe
Oh,
the
Danny's in the chat.
pay-per-view was glitching or something.
I know.
I don't
Hey,
feel
Danny's in the
I
chat.
I was thinking
remember
that
this
too,
is
bro.
bar after
Shout out to
bar
Danny.
fire.
Well,
you got-
Danny's in the
probably
chat.
at the pay-per-view there was hella mic issues.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened is on the mic, you're probably privy to this, Chase. It's called a noise gate.
Yeah.
So it's like you
It
lock
cuts
it
it
down
off.
to a certain volume. So anything below that volume or above that volume, it will just cut it.
Right,
So whenever
right.
somebody wasn't rapping and it would just dip below a volume, it would just cut.
Sounds like it's cutting in and out.
yeah, and it was
shit,
really distracting. Like
Yeah.
whenever somebody would finish a bar, it would just go.
Yeah, you gotta
silent.
raise that threshold on that gate, baby.
I wasn't in
that
charge of
in
that.
Do that in
yeah.
post.
Danny,
bad.
Danny's in the chat right now. Shout out to Danny. He was just saying,
yeah.
he's like, thank you guys for recognizing that I switched it up. You have to do that with
Yeah.
that.
Hell yeah,
Straight the fuck
Danny.
up.
High battle like
Straight
I'm
up.
peeping.
Got hit with
Me
that
versus y'all
extended
too soon. Hey, let's go, Danny.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
In a parallel universe. I will.
Let's go.
get stolen right in front of your girl, then get that bitch betrayed. In case that hotel how you got hit with that extended stay, it's a different day. And you wanna
Bruh.
problem this shit, This whack MC got another 2 rounds of this shit.
Round 1,
Yes.
Danny to me, bro. Man. Every line.
I would say
Round 1 to me, I'll say Danny.
I would say by a pretty comfortable margin. I got Danny in the first, but I'm not saying Pat's first was bad.
No, Pat's first is good.
Super good.
I remember his second is nuts.
Here's the thing, though, too, to me, that's also a big difference. Pat's round, I feel like they were pretty similar in time. Pat's round felt longer. It didn't. It had a couple of like sort of dipping points. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Danny, it was the pacing to it like the whole way, man.
Yeah, I think
it was a perfect cohesive round. You know, what I'm saying?
I remember when I seen it, I thought Pat. I remember thinking they were both killing it, but I just love Pat's performance. But watching it back, man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I might have to give, for the same reason, give it to Danny. Like, if it wasn't, he showed personality and, you know, gave what wasn't expected. And then he also performed his shit at a high level.
Yeah, oh yeah, he
like
did
you said,
him
the
too.
lows and Pats, like, it was more noticeable here, I felt like, than when I watched it live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy first round by both. Maniac is worth watching.
I want to
Marcus.
teach you.
Oh yeah, I just finished.
Okay?
Really?
Yeah, it's
Fine.
really
I need you to.
good. I like man.
You hear me? I want to teach them. That's it. Okay?
Good.
I need you to listen to me. I'm not doing all that lyrical shit this round. I'm gonna spit that shit. You gotta go home, look in the mirror to think about it. See, when you think your rhymes go over people's heads, it makes you so smart and technical. No, that makes you dumb for not being able to make the shit more accessible. Sorry. You turn it up. You hear the shit?
There we go.
More, can you hear me? More accessible. And a verse jam packed with punchlines doesn't mean that it's well written. Calico had more punches than Lux did, but with Lux it just felt different, you know?
Facts.
I'm not saying you whack, I'm just saying you're boring. I'm a man of many hats. And you're swaying in the morning, but no dames come to your show. Listen to me, okay?
That's a great line.
Swaying in the morning, but no dames come to your show. Your punches are dope, but you're only appealing to one demographic. You're stunting your growth. See, you came here to get lyrical. I came here to embarrass you. You want to hear the truth, old man? Let me make this clear to you. The reason so many people no-show you is not because they're scared of you. It's because they just don't respect you enough to actually prepare for you.
That's cold.
Surfback's out on Solomon, and the fans won't let him live with it. 20 people back out on him? Danny Myers, who gives a shit? So fuck
See,
them.
that's the other thing about Pat. I felt like Pat makes almost more moments, but has less hits landed. You feel me?
True.
Like, which is predictable for this matchup because that's kind of the case, period, with most people versus Danny because everything is a punch. You know what I
no
mean?
one punches
But
against
like
Danny.
those moments that he does have are just haymakers.
Yo, and he
you know
has
what I mean?
several moments remaining in this battle that are like these standout moments.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that gate is kind of taken away a lot.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I didn't notice it at all when I have like the smart TV or whatever, and it was the sound quality was perfect on my TV.
Yeah. It's the mics are just kind of fucked.
So fuck them bars you better Google to figure out. I spit that shit you gotta go home, look in the mirror and think about. You just an everyday rapper. My bars sever brain matter. But I'll say some shit to make you go home and pass out resumes after. See, you nice with the pen, but a pencil penetrates faster. Stab you in the heart, then start to twist so hard that it sharpens it and flip it the other way backwards if you try to make this a race matter, bitch.
Erase matter.
Right?
Okay.
Do you really think you're one of the best? Why ain't you popping? Who's holding you back? The Illuminati? If you were really one of the best, they would have put you in the movie Bodies, but you don't see the big picture.
You don't see the big picture.
That's fire. Yeah. I'm in it as the white racist. I literally think that's what he's credited as.
White racist.
White supremacist.
I'm pretty sure it's something like that. White racist rapper or white supremacist
So
rapper.
good.
Put you in the movie. If you were really one of the best, they would have put you in the movie Bodies, but you don't see the big picture.
Illuminati, a movie.
But you don't see the big picture. A pro when you shoot the shotty, but the real tools that you have, you don't know how to use them properly. You don't know you're shooting zombies. And what I basically just said, if you're not aiming for a head, then you're just wasting all your lead. You got 2 arms.
Bruh, that is...
Just listen, man.
It's like so simple and good and a real double entendre for those people out there who don't know what double entendres are.
Definitely
like when Moot calls himself and he's like quadruple entendre, and it's like, no, that's just a thing that sounds like another thing. That what Pat just said means something 2 different ways said the same way, and that's what a double entendre is. You know what I'm saying? And it's simple but so effective, bro. If you're not aiming for a head, you're wasting all your lead. Like, bruh,
that's crazy.
It's so simple and good.
Yeah, for real.
He often has those little pairings, like just the perfect things that rhyme too.
Yeah. Oh,
aside from the punch
selection,
aspect, but
it's
just
like it's almost Fresco like his word selection and shit.
Yeah.
Very unique words and phrases. He did it a ton against me.
Yeah.
Oh man, he had just like shit that nobody, the words nobody's
hella
put together against.
Even though a word Illuminati, there's hella rhymes I've heard on that shit.
Yeah,
and fucking that whole mutant zombie and then tools how to use them properly. Like all of that was like Pat's hella fucking. He does have those perfect little pairings, and it's like
and
like,
it's super like I feel like those spurts just like probably just come. He's just like chilling. And it just comes to him conversationally type of shit. Because he comes up with things like that freestyling if you just talk to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you like are running bars with him or something like that, like his brain works quick. It's really insane.
He's really cold on the word selection when he's not saying things like fag.
I'll air Megs and light him up. When he first said it, I was like, who's Meg? What's that shoe got to do with it?
I'm more than a rapper. If you're not aiming for a head, then you're just wasting all your lead. Yeah, you got 2 arms up, but you just chasing something dead. Use your brain. Take it from me.
Bruh!
Before it gets taken from them.
Another double entendre to follow it and on the same topic. That's and with like the arm movements, that was perfect too.
How it transforms 2 arms and then
brains, take it from you got 2 arms up, but you just chasing something dead. Use your brains, take it from me. Before it gets taken from them. But hey, either way, with me, you a walking dead man. And I'ma keep on pushing you back like LeBron when he rocked the headband. We open to round 3, and it's already off with the head, man. And I didn't even have to mention your 10 kids or that 12 grand. But damn.
But damn.
that little
But damn.
Like the crowd just
those
knows.
Little touches.
The crowd just knows something special is coming.
I know. Yeah, I love that little shit that Pat does.
Yeah.
It makes you like him so much more charismatic, and you just like him more right off the bat.
Definitely. It makes whatever's coming, you're waiting for it.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
He's choreographed. He's pantomiming the mood he's transitioning into. You know,
and you know he's setting up something that you know he knows is funny or fire. So therefore you're like, well, fuck, if he knows what this moment's about to be.
This is going to be good.
And he came up with it and has run it 1,000 times. Holy shit, what are we about to hear? You know what I'm saying?
So good.
But damn. Come on, 10 kids? That bitch be missing periods like a run-on sentence, and I heard it.
Come on, 10 kids?
That's so perfect.
Run-on sentence. That's crazy.
That's so good.
Like
and
a
there's
run-on
nothing forced. Like it sets up exactly what you need to know.
Yeah.
It lets you know 10 kids. There's the run-on. There's the missing periods. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck.
And I heard it.
Crazy.
That bitch be missing periods like a run-on sentence, and I heard it.
that's not even the hardest line of this.
Like,
you know what, too? Like, what I just kind of thought about is the fact that if you look at Danny Myers and you look at someone like Tay-Rock, there's a lot of similarities and strengths. Tay-Rock punches a lot. You know, every 2 to 4, kind of the same. They punch different ways, have their own style.
Rock does a little more. He does a couple of Pat-ish type thing, like between lines and shit like that. It's me, little bro. You know what I'm saying? Danny Myers doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny lets his bars speak for him, and he'll yell if something's super hot. But Tay-Rock, when he says something that he knows is hot and the crowd knows is hot too, he's gonna talk that shit in between, like Khabib was doing to Connor. You know what I'm saying?
And Rock
the shit he did to chest, the shit he did to chest is my favorite.
Every now and then, Rock has hilarious shit.
It's me, little bro.
I mean? And I think he almost has to do that against Pat, you know, because that whole X factor of Pat's like personality is gonna kill it out there,
especially in London.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, they're gonna be really excited to see Rock as well.
For sure.
Rock is a great. It's like the perfect URL personality for Pat to battle.
And Rock has been wanted this match.
Oh, I know. He's talked about it forever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fire.
It's so good.
I heard he got an 11th. I heard he got an 11th coming. Figured he learned a lesson from it. Maybe all your opponents pulling out last minute were trying to tell you something.
Was that Mike P? Are you sure?
I met that kid. He was a fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Jay Black is somewhere in there too. I think.
I heard he got an 11 coming.
Yeah, it's
perfect rhyme again.
It's
no force to just set up a rhyme like it.
Perfect.
He's laughing it up.
Danny's just like, you a fool. He's just like, you a fool for this.
I see you, Pink Panther. Hey, hold up. Nanny Myers. Most inconsistent Plan B buyer. Could change a diaper with his hands behind him. Oh my God. Trying to convince the fans he's violent. You soft as a flower. Danny lying. Man, please. You home with, hey, he home with the kids? Family timing, candy bribing, babies climbing all on him and their jammies crying to Bambi dying. Yeah, you be running the streets. Double backpack, twin strollers, and one on a leash.
This whole sequence of performance.
The physical elements.
Baby climbing on him. Crying to Bambi dying.
Oh my God. Family timing, candy bribing.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Pat
Trying to
is
convince
so fucking good.
That is dead, bro. That's one of the best even the 11th coming shit, that's one of the best haymakers of all time.
Yeah, for real.
For real. So good.
Bro, this whole sequence.
Nanny Myers.
Danny said, I don't have an 11th.
Hey, hold up.
My wife questioned me about this line
Nanny
for
Myers.
days. Got me in trouble.
That's amazing. Fuck yeah, Danny. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
That's so good.
That's hilarious.
Nanny Myers. Most inconsistent Plan B buyer. Could change a diaper with his hands behind him. Trying to convince the fans he's violent. You soft as a flower. Danny lying. Man, please. You home with, hey, he home with the kids? Family timing, candy bribing, babies climbing all on him and their jammies crying to Bambi dying. Yeah, you be running the streets. Double backpack, twin strollers, and one on a leash. Man, be quiet. Yeah, you be running the streets. Double backpack, twin strollers, and one on a leash. Man, be quiet. Yeah. You living the fam life, getting all damn hype. Relax. You gonna pull out and bust? Yeah, right, okay.
Okay. Oh my God. Like the showmanship is just. The physical movement is unleashed.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he shouted at that poor woman again. He's targeting her. Jesus, it felt so
Oh my
terrible.
God! I never saw that.
Oh, God!
I never saw that on the fucking pay-per-view.
Right?
Right? Right?
I got that shit on my alarm clock.
Please run that back. Please run that back.
Bar God. I got that shit on
My alarm clock.
Holy fucking shit, bro.
Oh, God!
Jazz like almost
Right?
collapsed laughing.
I got that shit on my alarm clock. Ain't snoozing through that shit. It'll make your heart stop. I ain't been late for work once. 45 minutes early. The irony. Because
My favorite part of the whole fucking battle. The irony. Like almost Jonah's. I was dying so bad. I was laughing so hard at this part. Oh my God.
So good.
through that shit'll make your heart stop. I ain't been late for work once. 45 minutes early. The irony. Because the 45 will diminish your every dream. Shut up. 45 and obnoxious. Time. Let's go.
45 and obnoxious.
That's fucking crazy.
That
Oh
round
my
is so
God.
fucking good, man.
That-
Holy
see,
shit.
When people say Pat can't win a round with jokes,
Yeah.
really?
He's so vivid and descriptive.
oh my God.
in it,
And
has
the physic- the
performance,
moment,
Yeah.
like the person,
Bro, the
like
movements.
small shit.
Because he
man,
ran
like-
back the leash line and did it again, and both times he
Yeah,
sold
yeah.
it
Corny.
like
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
Like
dragged
going
by the
strollers
kid.
and the
You know
leash
what
and
I'm
shit,
saying? Bro, his body
Yeah, those
language,
mannerisms
everything. That shit is so crazy. Danny
I was
said,
pretty-
Rock gonna get clown worse.
seen a
I think Danny's right. Like,
Yeah, me too. I also
Sure.
seen a fan say, geez, to like Tay Rock versus Pat Stay versus Goods would be crazy.
Oh, that would be
That would
from
be
on
insane.
a swag level alone
Personality
and
level.
bruh.
Yeah.
They could
That'd be
just
incredible.
they could just
That'd be-
converse and it would be entertaining as fuck. You know what I'm
that'd
saying?
be
Goods is
amazing.
the fucking man. Him and Pat would be crazy. That's a good match.
I thought Rock kind of cooked good.
That was pretty exciting,
I
huh?
thought Rock won too.
I haven't
Rock
watched it
kinda
yet.
cooked him.
I only watched the first round.
When did
I got
that happen?
Distracted.
Gnome 8.
Houston, right?
No mates. That was in June, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
After these rounds, bitch, your life is done. You had a choice to write for me or Will. Now you writing one. You like fighting, huh? Crazy. You like fighting, huh? I ain't got time to slug you with him. When I show you this 12 step, it ain't to remind you of your drug addiction. You be fucking bitches. I get it. You probably up to 6 figures, but how you the sucker free balls when your name got Trick in it? I'll Google where you from. I saw nice beaches and open oceans. I thought to myself, shit, Nova Scotia ain't so ferocious, but let me catch you on those cruise ships. Bitch, I drag your ass deck to deck, then throw you in the ocean to see if stay afloat like living check to check. This is called catching wreck. With beef on, we bombing proper.
Hey, that was hard,
that is
man.
crazy.
I thought
It's
to
hard,
myself,
like straight up. If Danny's starting this round well, it's just hard to like shift the energy
Yeah.
back in
Yeah.
his favor after the crowd just like physically spent themselves
Yeah.
on Pat's second. You know what
real.
I'm saying?
Well, he like controlled. He guided the mood of the crowd, and almost what they wanted to see changed a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just by his performance.
Oh, for
so
sure.
it's like you're not even appreciating the full magnitude of the bars because you're still just like laughing.
You're still
in
like
your head about,
recovering. Yeah,
the-
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so hard to like any type of round to respond to that. It's so like there's no right way to do it. Really.
Yeah, I feel like
you can't
if you don't rebuttal, the next best thing is like a pass. Or like you like conversational
Yeah.
rebuttal, like, all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I mean? Like
That-
something to kind of
so
break
that
the
happened.
ice. Before,
Yeah.
like
so
a
that
like a
happened.
low.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just like,
yeah.
well, that just happened to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's all you can do. You know?
Nova Scotia ain't so ferocious, but let me catch you on those cruise ships. Bitch, I drag your ass deck to deck, then throw you in the ocean to see if stay afloat like living check to check. This is called catching wreck. When beef on, we bombing proper. I'll make sure his liquid get the steel twice like refining vodka. This the right timing, partner. This the right timing, partner. You still sniffing coke, it seems. I'll release something in your brain to show you what that dopamine. Semi-auto. Semi-auto, revolver. I really like both them things, but this one don't jam up and to give you the spin like a focus clean. I seen a video. I seen a video of you doing some gay
The
shit,
clean
my
paper
nigga.
doing like he does.
Oh,
like
that's
spin
funny.
move.
That's hilarious.
That's fire.
It's like focus queen. That's hilarious.
That shit's tight.
Semi-auto, revolver. I really like both them things, but this one don't jam up and to give you the spin like a focus clean. I seen a video.
Yo, I kind of wanted to see the spin during that.
That would have been better.
It would have just brought it to life.
That would have been
even.
high.
Yeah,
That would have been
Like,
super high.
yeah.
Or even
Like a
clean
focus
behind him
clip.
doing the
Yeah.
spin. That would have been cool with that.
Yeah.
I seen a video of you doing some gay shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
You done broke all the guidelines. Well, if Pat's legacy is deflating balls, why should we be watching from the sideline? Don't ride mine. Don't ride mine. I beat stay. Run up on him and let the heat spray. I'm the same killer, just a little more graphic. This is Resident Evil Remake. Be safe. I'm wherever you and your bitch be. I'm only hating PAT, cause going for two is risky. You'll die.
Hey, PAT, point after touchdown, the extra point, because
Yeah.
going for two is risky. That's fire.
That's dope.
That is super fire.
That's dope.
Volleyball bars.
Cause going for two is risky. You'll die. Crispy. I'm only hating PAT, cause going for two is risky. You'll die. Bars, nigga. You'll die. You'll die while your lady is taken. You getting scraped from the dough. I don't fuck with Canadian bacon. You fake it. You fake it.
Let's go. I
Y'all thought we was done?
Danny take that RB. I mean ARP. Yeah. Danny took his hat. Y'all thought we was done? Y'all thought Danny's clothing items weren't coming off?
Y'all thought we was done?
You fake it. You
Kiss
fake
is
it.
spitting right
Oh,
now.
that's the best one of all time, dude. There's a fucking DJ K Slade mixtape. You know how old mixtape DJs used to talk over this shit?
Oh, of
This shit's
course.
crazy. Run it back, whatever. There's a fucking one on a K Slade mixtape over Jadakiss's verse.
While
He goes-
he's rapping.
He goes, Kiss is spitting right now.
Like, over
the verse. Like,
my God.
He doesn't stop it. He says it over and over.
You're like, wait, what was
like
he
some,
saying?
Spitting right now.
amazing.
This line I'm talking over is dope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Y'all thought we was done?
You fake it. You fake it. All these war stories, they not true. I take your chain from you with a Mac. Deja vu. Y'all seen that movie?
Let's go. Too old. He's spitting facts right now.
Most factual line of the entire battle so far.
Fire.
From you with a Mac. Deja vu. Y'all seen that movie?
Hold on.
They not
Done?
Hey, that's
You
heat.
fake it.
That
You
was
fake
hard.
it. All these war stories, they not true. I take your chain from you with a Mac. Deja vu. Y'all seen that movie Ghost?
It's good.
Y'all seen that movie Ghost, right? Well, it's over for Clown. It reminds me of this battle as cold as it sounds. Demi Moore pottery scene. I saw Patrick's spirit appear as I was molding these rounds. This is bar spazzing versus sarcasm.
Ghost bar? That's crazy. That's everyone knows the pottery scene. Ghost. Everyone knows the pottery
It's
scene.
definitely
Ghost.
one of the
You know what I'm
most
saying?
referenced Patrick Swayze
Bruh.
movie.
Of all of them, that and Point Break, right? They have to be.
Yeah.
Pottery scene. I saw.
Damn,
Y'all seen that movie Ghost, right? Well, it's over for Clown. It reminds me of this battle as cold as it sounds. Demi Moore pottery scene. I saw Patrick's spirit appear as I was molding these rounds. This is
That's fire.
This is
That's fire.
Bruh. And there's like
Loaded.
nothing forced about it, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and just that visual of that scene and the romantic.
Feel the romance in a battle, but it's still manly though, you know. It's tough and shit.
Yo, so good.
The pottery scene. I saw Patrick's spirit appear as I was loading these rounds. This is bar spazzing versus sarcasm. I'm competing with his charisma. Truth is, I'm less a nigga than an enigma. I'm fighting stigma, the white agenda. I'll bury him with it. He from Canada, less pollution, the Aryan different. We very...
What? Yo!
That's crazy. And
all that was nuts.
White
crazy.
agenda.
Yeah, white agenda.
Before that.
That was amazing, bro.
I'm less a nigga than an enigma. I'm fighting stigma, the white agenda. I'll bury him with it. He from Canada, less pollution, the Aryan different. We very...
Crazy.
Yo, and then he got like chin to chin. I love it, bro. I love it.
We very consistent. We very consistent.
That's a little.
In some areas we the same.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we both debuted in America in a chain. But here's his game. He can't be racist. He can be racist because his daughter black. Well, we all got our name from whites. I hope you taught her that. I slaughtered back. Look at him. He mad right now. He wants to punch me in my face so bad right now. Just because your height higher, you may be thinking you gonna fight Myers, but the metal communicate with his grill like Knight Rider. You're in
Let's go. Feel the romance in the battle, Danny said.
You're in certain danger. Everything.
Danny in the chat, he said, feel the romance in the battle. Bro, Danny's a legend.
Bars, nigga. You're in certain danger. Every nigga in my circle flame you. You're the result of Malibu's Most Wanted stepping in the Urkel chamber. You still corny.
That's crazy.
And I hope you change your mind, because only Jeff Goldblum stepped in the machine that made him fly. Bitch,
That's fire. That's fire.
You on the ground with this shit.
Interconnected.
That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
The
like
same idea.
one
but-
punch and then exactly connecting it to the next. That's crazy.
I've been watching a lot of like '80s movies to prepare.
Information in general, though, Danny, I feel like absorbs information in general. Like you know, his reference game, his reference Rolodex.
crazy.
It's like on some Bender type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking. It goes back. And I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's also
waiting for like a greatest American superhero reference or whatever. You remember that series? It's like from the 80s or whatever, and it was all about just a superhero that was terrible and couldn't fly and everything. It's like the cheesiest / most entertaining superhero like show. And it was, I swear, it's like the 80s before I was born. I just remember my uncle showing it to me a few years ago, and he like couldn't fly. He would like fly backwards or some shit.
Well, that's funny.
Like,
Never heard that.
Anyways, I'm waiting on that
Stepped in the
reference.
machine that made him fly. Bitch, die. You on the ground with this shit. This whack MC got a whole nother round of this shit. Yikes.
fire round.
Yeah, great round.
He made it.
Crazy.
He made it. Pat's round. I mean, Pat's second is a legendary, like all-time round.
Yeah, I think I got the
Danny
second.
made it a closer round than it probably should have been against anybody, though. Real shit. Like he started off barring right away, and of course the energy. It's hard to shift back in your favor, like we were saying.
Yeah.
But eventually he did it.
Yeah.
He just
like good round. You feel me? Like
Fuck yeah,
Danny,
man.
Like that, he definitely had a lot of fire in that round.
Yeah.
And
This battle
still was
is so
up there
good.
looking
He made it
comfortable after
competitive,
like
yeah.
you know
This
what I'm
battle
saying?
is
Like,
this is the best battle.
he
I've
wasn't
ever had.
having to fight for it, even though it was like you know what I mean. Like
Look at this.
I remember after the whole pay-per-view, I thought this was my favorite
best battle of the event. Yeah, for
which
sure.
is, like,
Yeah.
super not
For sure.
You know,
I wasn't
no one could have
expecting-
called that,
yeah.
You know,
I mean, I knew it was gonna be a
most
dope battle.
entertained during this battle of the whole event, an event with Mook, Verb,
Big K Iron,
Big
Zone.
K,
Big
Iron.
Iron,
Ill Will and
it-
Big T, or no.
yeah,
Ill Will and Big T.
okay.
yeah, Ill Will, Big T. There was another fire matchup.
Clean
I didn't see that.
But
King Los and Ice battle.
yeah,
as
King
well.
Los and Ice, like, but out of everything, like, this is the most
battle's
entertaining. No, I would have
great,
never
bro.
called that. I don't think anyone could have, you know?
Yeah, every round has been like.
I think when this
really
was
good at
booked,
this
everybody
shit.
was confused why this
what?
battle
Right?
was booked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we were just saying how we thought is the most entertaining. Though. Like when I watched the pay-per-view, I was like,
Totally
that,
agree.
wow,
Oh,
I
for
did not
sure.
see that coming.
Yeah.
And it was after
Mook and Verb.
Mook and Verb,
Yep.
which you would be like, fuck. Any battles after
Swave,
that,
that's
you're
what we're
like,
forgetting.
B-Dot and Swave is the,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
yeah.
That was a good battle.
that had
That
some
was a
energy
really
from the crowd,
good
I
battle.
feel.
Yeah, definitely.
You hear me?
This
But
is
yeah, it's
probably
definitely, that was definitely Pat.
this
that
is
round.
probably the only
1-1.
matchup on that card that could have a successful battle after Mook and Verb, though, because of the energy
Yeah.
and like the combo of the energy and then like the showmanship
Yeah.
/ entertainer.
I
I don't think any of those.
before this. I
Yeah,
want to say
it was.
Well, you
That was
see
directly
that
after
battle.
Mook and Verb.
I felt like
It had a weird
suffered
energy, didn't
from
it? Yeah.
being after
Yeah.
Mook
Yeah.
and Verb. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was a real weird energy.
Yeah.
and neither of them. I felt like real. You know, it was the energy was different. But
Yeah.
yeah, this brought it all back. You
Yeah,
know.
but this battle is really fire. This is
I also
it's
think
really
Pat
good back and forth.
going first helps bring the atmosphere.
Oh, for sure
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
And even
For sure it does.
Set up Danny to have a more
agree.
successful round.
I
just
completely
by
agree.
altering because no one on the card is like either of them really, but also especially like Pat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, change the energy, clean slate. It's
Absolutely.
like smelling the coffee beans at the fucking
Once he does
cologne
this, it's
store,
like, you know what I'm saying? Somehow
Yeah.
Pat just wipes the energy clean to something fresh just by doing that. It's silent, and then it's like, oh, this event just started. Sick. Pat's up first. Crazy.
Fire.
I hope this is better than yesterday.
Danny Myers. They said behind every successful man's a good woman. Or 12 grand behind it. You're lucky I took this. Now your resume got a stamp beside it.
He's on the
I
rhyme
should have
scheme
charged
again.
this MC a fee like the antivirus.
MC of
Homie, I paved the way. You paved your way. Dog, we ain't the same. A legend versus the demo version. You can't save the game. You gotta pay to play. Fuck you and any sucker you bring today. Raid the stage. Nose stuffed. And it'll clear shit right away like nasal spray. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I don't. Idiot.
so subtle.
Fucking love that,
Bro,
dude.
it's so subtle. It's
Idiot.
one word, and it just changes
But it's
the
even
whole...
the like,
just the
you
comfort.
know,
just,
like flicking his shirt off.
Yeah. So
just the same thing like
Selling
the round
it.
before. Like,
Selling it.
something's coming that he
Yeah.
thinks is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and you could tell that Pat prepares like with all of that to like preparing the mannerisms and the actions and shit like that and the physical aspect of it. Like you have to prepare that
Oh,
shit. You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
bro.
Like you have to know where
You
your
can't
cues are and
wing
when
it.
you're gonna do it. Like
You can't
that
wing
just
it.
shows you how you feel me like just taking it to an extra level and like yeah.
Do you believe in a parallel universe? I don't. Idiot.
Idiot.
I love how he
But
just
I'm sure in your other little world
I love
right
how
now,
he just like keeps looking at him like afterwards. He just shakes the head and discusses it.
I'm sure in your other little world right now, you're the main event and just killing it.
This is such a tight angle that
Boy,
for
you and
some
your
reason
bang
no
No one
one
ever used.
No,
It's
this
that
is
tip of the
untouched.
tongue like rhyme or angle where it's like, how come
It's
we
right
didn't
in your
think of that?
face. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you know what I'm saying? Bro.
But I'm sure in your other little world right now, you're the main event and just killing it. Boy, you and your bag over there right now. Room shaking from what you just said. Yeah. The crowd surfing you and throwing Gatorade over your head. Who are you there? What are you, 25? Jock?
Who are you there?
6'6", full head of hair. Bet you're just shredded there, huh? Hose all on you. Can't go anywhere.
That's so fire to me. Can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Fucking
667
Hey,
donation.
Michael Hockington.
Oh, Michael Hockington. Always.
Thank you, dog.
He's been a real,
667,
that's a
baby.
day one real one right
Yep.
there.
Mike Cox, the man.
Who are you there? What are you, 25? Jock? 6'6", full head of hair? Bet you're just shredded there, huh? Hose all on you, can't go anywhere. Fuck you. Your imaginary world and the nerds you're friends with. All I see in your circle sphere, I'll send you to a third dimension. I heard you said that you talked to Eric B.
All your circles fear sends you to a third dimension. That's crazy.
Send you to the world and the nerds you're friends with. All I see in your circle sphere, I'll send you to a third dimension. I heard you said that you talked
That's
to Eric B.
crazy. That is crazy,
That's
bro.
ridiculous.
You talked to Eric B? That must have been cool. It's always nice catching up with buddies from school. You are the oldest battle rapper.
Goddamn.
You are the oldest battle rapper. But that's what I love about you. You're one of them crouching, sideways hats, underground dudes. And you know what's my favorite?
You know what's my favorite?
George A.
Goddamn.
$10
So fucking
Jahala.
good.
Battle rapper. But that's what I love about you. You're one of them crouching, sideways hats, underground dudes. You know what's my favorite? How you just refuse to let go of baggy jeans.
Oh my God.
You old school. Call your opponents whack MCs. I fucking love it. See your album?
God, him saying I fucking love it after is so fucking
The
awesome,
personality,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
It's just
So good, man.
God
this whole
damn.
angle like kills me, dude. It's so awesome.
Jeans. You old school. Call your opponents whack MCs. I fucking love it. See, your album got some features. The track just leaked. Don't get me wrong, your verse was hot. Mac 10, beast. Your boy Cecil on the beat. Hey, let's switch it up. Like I said, he had some twerk punches left, right. Well, my punches left, right, get left, right where you stand and wake up the next night. I just might skin this fake pussy till this flesh light. Rip off his tenants like up in the rent price. Don't make me get white. See, back when
Rip off his tenants like tendons.
See, back when you used
Up
to
in the
babysit
rent
head
price,
ice.
don't make me get white.
See, back when you used to babysit head ice, you was dead nice, but then,
Jeez. Oh my God. Yo.
back when you used to babysit head ice, you was dead nice, but then. I'ma just freestyle some shit, because I'm having fun with that one. Danny Myers, former coach of Harold Miner.
Yo, I like how he keeps bringing back Danny Myers.
it's a rhyme scheme.
He's so good with that.
Yeah.
Arcane, that's a hard name.
Yeah.
How'd he get there? Car chase.
So good.
Boys was Harold Miner. Danny Myers, former coach of Harold Miner. Boys was tight. Used to share a visor. Yo, I seen you get mad hype. Seen you versus Swave Seva, biting my nails as I was watching. Like one of these dudes could die any second. Of natural causes. Love you, Swave.
Swave is right there too.
That's hilarious.
Second. Of natural causes. I love you, Swave. Heard you was battling T-Rex, and I said, now that will be awesome, because they're both from the same era. Turns out they meant the rapper from Harlem.
Yo.
That's so good.
You talk about my kid, bro. Talk about my daughter. Let them know. We could have did this battle a while before, but you can't cross the border because you don't pay your child support. Is that it? Am I lying? It's cool.
It's cool.
Poor kids don't know when they're gonna eat next. Cause daddy robbed all their piggy banks and gave it to T-Rex.
Poor kids, they don't know when they're gonna eat next. Holy shit!
Just painting the picture of having so many kids that their piggy banks hold $12,000.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Damn.
And gave it to eat next. Cool. Poor kids don't know when they're gonna eat next. Cause daddy robbed all their piggy banks and gave it to T-Rex.
Another one of those moments that's just like, oh man.
Sway done. Hell yeah. It's a great edit.
Hey! Talk about my daughter, I should start ringing this shit. I put my fingers on your forehead and you'll be swinging like this. I put you in the torture rack, just flinging this shit. And never let you down, like what you did to your kids.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was that was clean paper right there. And
Oh,
he's like, get the
right.
fuck away from me.
Hey, I'm that white shit always saying hella shit. They say black don't crack till I cave your melanin. I'm just freestyling for the hell of it.
Nuh-uh.
Or we can let them
No, you
knuckles
ain't.
fly like Sonic 3 and Sega Genesis.
Facts, someone said.
Yeah, facts.
Someone wanted to confirm.
Sega Genesis!
That's a real game. That was a system. That happens.
This was a game! That was a reference!
I was there.
I was there.
I am Channing Tatum, bitch, time.
Let's go. That's 3 rounds on Penn State. Make some noise, y'all.
Crazy.
Yeah, that round was
man.
insane.
That was crazy.
Good round.
That's really good.
When I first watched you battle,
Doesn't Danny go like absolutely nuts in this round too, though? Yeah.
Yeah, this battle's so fucking awesome.
when I first watched you battle, I was like, man, you nice thing. Not in terms of a rapper, but more like Andrew Dice Clay. When you was growing up, your dad thought you'd be a linebacker. You said, no, Dad, I can write. I want to be a line crafter. You got dropped from the rugby team.
I don't want to be a line crafter.
Fucking funny.
He should have said
We got a line crafter.
linebacker. He should have said rhyme crafter.
Yeah.
Just so line's not redundant.
No, man.
Unless he's gonna use rhyme next.
Yeah.
It's better.
Okay.
Because it's like it isn't like an entendre or anything, but I think it's better. Like
He's probably
I would
about to use
because,
rhyme.
no, because the thing is, it's showing the difference of lines.
Linebacker and linebacker.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
you want to be
You're
a
right.
linebacker.
You're right.
No,
You're right.
instead I'm gonna be a line crafter.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
When you was growing up, your dad thought you'd be a linebacker. You said, no, Dad, I can write. I want to be a line crafter. Dropped from the rugby team. As big as you are, you couldn't fucking cut it. He got mad, bought an NWA album, and cut his mullet. Lame shit. Lame shit. Bars. Lame shit.
Bars.
Cut his
Clowned
mullet.
it for cutting his mullet. Bars. I love it. Hey, that was fire.
Lame shit. You
That was
can't.
fun.
Lame shit. Bars. Lame shit. He cut his mullet off. Lame shit. You can't fuck with a nigga that flame spit. I'm beating stay the night like I'm trying to make her my main bitch. Oh, Canada. Face ass nigga.
Stay tonight. Trying to make her my main bitch. Let's go, Danny. Hey, that's heat, bro.
Yeah.
And still to this point, 0 twerk records.
Oh, Canada, face ass nigga, I put a cap in it.
That's so funny.
That
Bro,
was
it's
so
bro,
funny.
it sounds like he didn't use any twerk.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Oh yeah, he
Honestly,
definitely wrote 3 specific
Yeah.
rounds. These are rounds tailor made for Pat, bro.
Yep.
This is crazy, bro.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, Canada, face ass nigga, I put a cap in it. Cause hospitals can't spell patient without Pat in it.
Oh, he's about to scream. A scream's coming.
Building up. You got this black image, but the white come out when the 5th is near you. I'm disrespectful. I fuck your baby mama in front of Bishop Mirror. I'm a different killer.
Mike
You
Hawkins.
said you
Another
changed.
667 donation.
Bro, in front of
Mirror.
Bishop Mirror.
You got this black image, but the white come out when the 5th is near you. I'm disrespectful. I fuck your baby mama in front of Bishop Mirror. I'm a different killer. You said you changed, but here's the twisted plot. You claim you living sober now, but I figured not, cause I know you got the gun bar king next. Niggas, stop. Why would a recovering addict go over to smack to get a rock? Lift a Glock.
That's tight. That's fire. That was fire.
Lift a Glock. Aim it at his head.
They were sleeping on that a little
lift
bit.
a Glock. Aim it at his head. You will be made a victim. You 6'6", 6 will hit his temple. That's paganism. This is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. I still
6
will hit his temple. His temple. That's
a
paganism. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
Yeah.
temple. That's paganism. You will be made a victim. You 6'6", 6 will hit his temple. That's paganism. This is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. I still need a few more slaughtered, but maybe John Cena should have joined the New World Order. Patrick Wayne.
Funny.
Patrick Wayne. You a tough guy, huh? I got the same standards. He'll see me bring her back to his house depending on Wayne Manor. I never had a gang candor. Bar guy. I never had a gang candor. But all the shit I did, I never had a gang candor. But all the shit I did was street sponsored. Red and blue, led by a code from the start. That's how we beat Contra. Contraband, contributions. My life is the shadiest. 180 splits a circle in half. Stay out my radius. But I'm glad you... off for
It's
drugs.
coming, bro.
I'm glad you off for drugs.
revving up.
Cocaine a monster, nigga. We was calling you Pat the white guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga.
Let's go.
I wanted to see him shake.
Look at.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
He's talking to his soul right
Danny's
now, bro.
like,
Bro, he's
I'm surprised
seancing
when
right
I
now.
pressed the space bar, his eyes weren't rolled in the back of his head. He's like slightly levitating.
He's seancing
paper
right now,
circling.
bro.
Yo, I wanted to see him go to her.
That would have been. That would have absolutely been
And it goes to
incredible.
her.
That would have been incredible.
guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga.
Hey, he went to reach for it.
Yeah, he went.
And he did. Oh my god, did you really? He did. Watch.
You said the white guy on Smack before the sponsor, nigga.
He was gonna throw it.
I love how much Pat loves this.
Oh, he
This-
says it.
This makes
Oh, for sure. Pat enjoys it.
I went for a hat toss.
Pat's like, I'm having so much fun right now.
I respond with triggers. I select the full fire. You don't look the same without the chain, like Ghost Rider, Paul Myers. I'm killing how a Don's supposed to. You won't see Stay Alive on Saturday night without John Travolta. Bar God, run up on you with the camp. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit eat the flesh off your body. That's cabin fever. Grab it. Bar God, run up on you with the camp. We ain't laughing neither. This ill shit eat the flesh off his body. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Bro, this This is insane.
Even past laughing.
Yeah.
This is insane.
That shit crazy.
I'm a chest.
Danny's
Then
wicked.
stab
All with
Yo,
cabin
Danny
fever
is
too.
spazzing.
deeper. Take a lung. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver. Plunge it in his chest. Then stab it deeper. Take a lung out. Put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master
The
teacher.
thing I like about pause it real quick.
But I missed it.
Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Yo, I love that.
It was like the manic death stare with a yell.
With Danny's writing, it's a lot of, as far as the rhyme scheme goes, it's a lot of 1-2, 1-2.
Yeah,
He
this
really
one he
only carries
carried.
1-4, like when it's necessary. But
This
it's
was like 8 or something.
that was 4, but it's
Yeah.
I mean, but it was every part of it was necessary. I really
Yeah.
like that how he does it. Like
Yeah.
he switches easily, but he never tries to just be like, well, for the sake of the rhyme scheme.
Nah,
let
that's
me carry
definitely more than
this
4 because the 4 was the whole Babbitt Fever, stab it deep. I guess that's 2,
the 4,
right?
yeah.
Well, because
No,
there's
4 is
was
have a
whole
breather.
setup for
4 is
cabin
have a breather was
but there was
4.
whole cabin fever set
Yeah, I
up
know that was
before
the first 2. That's
Yeah,
Here.
it's like jazz, bro. It's not an exact, it's not an exact bar count.
Get that
you know what I
scat
mean?
out of here, then.
Like animal shit.
Cleaver, plunge it in either. This ill shit, eat the flesh off his body. That's cabin fever. Grab a cleaver, plunge it in his chest, then stab it deeper. Take a lung out, put it in his hand. Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Crazy 5.5.
Bro, when he ran up on him.
Here, have a breather. I'm a master teacher.
Teacher.
Look at Pat's reaction. Pat loves it.
I'm
Oh,
a master
so
teacher,
good.
giving the ultimate lesson to a class of reachers. Catch him in the studio, split him in 2, in charge of half for features.
This is longer.
Action Diva, the bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer.
I'm the best at watching battles.
Now it's going to 8 bars. Let's
Action
go.
Diva, some reachers. Catch him in the studio, split him in 2, in charge of half for features. Action Diva, the bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer. Bastard Diva, I address all you bitches. I'm a fashionista.
Yo, all of it fits too, bro.
Fire.
That's 8 right there on that rhyme scheme.
Diva, Action Diva, the bitch let me fuck her for a bag of reefer. Bastard Diva, I address all you bitches. I'm a fashionista.
Bro,
This a flash of ether.
is-
The 40 put his brain right on the Patrick sneakers. I'm Frankie with a gun in your head, bitch. That's procedure. I'ma do you dirty as fuck when I bring the drama to you.
10
Drive
bars.
by, let it shout out the Nova. We paying homage to you. I promise to you, I'm God here. And not just that. That Tennessee and 666 bar came from the projects, Pat, and all that whack shit you just said. I just beat him out, Pat. ARP, get on your phone and tweet about that, motherfucker.
Thick ass
Did
round.
Danny just win the battle in the 3rd round?
I had Danny winning it in the
Bro.
building, but
Bro.
you know.
I think I'm.
And all that whack shit you just said.
I mean,
I
Pat
just
again
beat
had
him
the
out,
moments
Pat.
in his 3rd.
ARP.
Yeah,
Mike,
with the
$66
Legend.
and
Give
70
this to Danny, please, he said.
bar guy. Yo, so what's the background info on this tweet about that?
Oh,
Your
just.
phone and tweet about that.
Someone said it when I want to say Clayton or when we were watching the pay-per-view. Maybe, I don't know, someone was saying that, ARP just said some shit about, like, how Danny's going to have a problem on his hands or something
okay.
kind of
Yeah, he
kind
did.
of giving the impression that Pat had the upper hand.
Oh, he said it
or
on
whatever.
Twitter. Yeah, there was ARP
There was
talking
some-
on Twitter saying it was like a
Pat's
problematic matchup or something for him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Danny was saying something like, I'm not trailering for this battle. Like I'm writing for this battle. Something along those lines.
Right.
That whack
He
shit
wasn't
you-
out in like Joshua Tree meditating, writing and scrapping writtens.
That's the funniest
like-
blog ever, bro.
Funniest battle rap blog. Danny preparing for Averb.
Hilarious. Averb! Remember he just yells it out on
He's
top of
writing
the rock?
though and scrapping it, and he's like, it's like the montage of him
He's like
writing and
sitting
scrapping
cross-legged,
shit.
like, fucking-
If we're just scoring it, just round, X wins one round, X B. You know what I'm saying? If we're just scoring it like that, I would probably edge 2-1 to Danny.
Does he have any bars after this?
But
though?
I feel like it's a sit.
that
I
was
feel
the
like
end.
it's like 10-9 first round Danny, 10-8 second round Pat, 10-9 third Danny.
Yeah, so it's
which is
still-
kind of like basically a draw.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would edge the third to Danny because it was
When
a
I
more
s-
cohesive round.
when I
Pat's-
watched the pay-per-view-
Pat's towards the end, it still ends on an okay note, but it definitely. It got a little. It was like less cohesive. You
Yes.
know. Once he
Yeah.
said, "I'm gonna freestyle and have
He
some
started
fun with
fucking
it,"
around a little
he
bit
had
where
some
Danny
cool,
closed a
there were
little
some
better,
cool moments, but
but
Danny
fuck.
Danny like when he feels the energy shift,
Yeah.
he fucking rides it,
Yeah,
bro. And
yeah,
he's
this
just
is
like, I smell blood in the water, and now I'm gonna attack. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
That's what
close
he
battle
did.
regardless. And this is like a.
No, it's extreme. There's
This is
no
a
wrong
really
answer.
solid battle
There is
all around.
no-
There's not really many
no
dry
wrong
spots.
answer.
When I
There's not
thought-
many dry spots in this
when I
battle at
watched
all.
the live stream or whatever, the pay-per-view, I thought that
There's no wrong
that
answer.
it was 3-0 Pat, with 2 rounds being relatively close and the second being a landslide.
Word.
But watching it back, like edited and everything, it's a lot closer than I remember.
For sure.
And yeah, I could see it going either way, but just
There's no
fucking
wrong
great
answer.
battle.
There's
Yeah,
no wrong
yeah,
answer.
there's not.
They
for
both
real.
did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
know what I
wrong
mean?
answer.
Yes, make sure he doesn't.
And all that whack shit you just said, I just beat him out, Pat. ARP, get on your phone and tweet about that, motherfucker. You on the ground with this shit.
That's
Thank the Lord, he ain't
Yeah,
got
this
another
is
round of
such a
this
dope way
shit.
to
This is probably like the closest thing to a classic battle too that I can remember
Like
seeing
Alicia
in
Newer,
Who would have
yeah,
called that?
wow.
I feel
In a
like people
minute.
were like, wow.
Yeah,
so
Battle rap
I was
Chris,
sleeping on
But
it.
people did that.
Battle Rap
a lot
Chris.
of
You-
battles.
you and Big K.
Me and Big K.
Yeah.
There's been other ones too. I can't remember, but that
Battle Rap
happens
Chris
a lot.
tweeted like a month ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. He was like, "What recent actual classics has there even been? Even in the last like 2 or 3 years or something like that." I think this is like
Up
the
there.
clearest recent battle that I would consider. Like it has those qualities. It has things that I'm definitely gonna rewatch
big.
for.
It has moments.
It has
that are
lines
just
you're gonna catch from
intangible,
both
you
of
know?
them
Yeah.
watching it again too. That even we
Yeah.
didn't catch just now. You know
It's
what
when
I'm
the
saying?
style clash works to the battle's advantage.
Oh,
as
for sure it
opposed to,
did.
like being.
This
weird
was
and
great. This
awkward,
was
you
better
know?
than Pat vs. Suge would have been.
Yeah.
No
Oh, yeah,
question.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I
No
agree.
question.
I agree. It's more fun. More fun
Absolutely.
to watch. Just more.
Because Pat and Suge
personality
obviously
all
would
the
have been
way.
on some bully fest. Suge's lines would have been nowhere near what we got from Danny, so it would have
Yeah.
been less
Yeah.
entertaining that way.
Yeah.
It would have just been like, oh, what's Pat gonna do
Yeah,
when
when
he's
he
chest
pocket
to
checks
chest?
him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Pat
He's packing
still
his
would've
shit there.
roasted,
Yeah, Pat
but
would've roasted.
It would have also been a different atmosphere where it's like, is that joke shit? Is that going to be effective?
It still
Maybe.
would be.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
still would be.
But it would just have a different dynamic. Shout out Rob for the
I think
20.
Pat would
Jackson.
Pat would be great at making someone bigger than him look funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's just good. Like he can do it no matter who he's battling.
Yeah.
But this, like this was some of the best material anyone's had for Pat too. Like
Yeah,
holy
for real.
shit, bro.
For real.
Well, you know, it's up there.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
it's at least third. But